great to have you with us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thanks, guys. Coach Jones told me pregame. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Chanticleers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Arkansas State's offense will go on the attack first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Makes the grab. It's Little. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Wants to throw it. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Clay. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Red Wolves racing to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. To the air, it's Owens. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20, inside the, and it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. So now it's 2nd and long.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Burris. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Red Wolves send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. A 150-yard, 3-touchdown day while leading his team to victory in their last game. Back to pass, it's Barber. Stepping to the right. Trying to escape and get it himself. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Hits the afterburners. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Chanticleers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with his 2nd and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Coastal!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Handoff from the gun. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Chanticleers look to do some damage in the red zone. There's a crease, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll send the tight end in motion. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burris. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. challenge here. They've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Running inside, it's Clay. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Red Wolves will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They'll run it from the gun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Chanticleers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Barber. The short hands, it's Gardner. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it and he's open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he just kept running and he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Chanticleer. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Arkansas State ready to get this drive going. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give, it's Clay. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass, it's Owens. Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Red Wolves, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trying the run, it's Spencer. Maybe some room here. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Rushes on him. He'll throw it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. The Red Wolves offense coming out to start the drive. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The snap sets up the throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Barber. Makes the grab, it's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gardner. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes a catch. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the shot to clear has come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. That's caught. It's Washington. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Courtney. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with UCF taking on the number 8 team, the Ole Miss Rebels. And it's the Knights looking for a 2nd win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the 1st half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game on the surf turf. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
And the Red Wolves will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's got great speed. Oh, what vision. Just barely able to keep him from housing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, the Chanticleers head coach told me at the half He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Reese?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the running back. Touchdown, Coastal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Looking downfield, it's Owens. Slings it downfield. That's caught. It's Cobb. There he goes. The 10. He is in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll go back to work on offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fighting off the defender. Maybe a crease. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The keeper on the option. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The shot that clears will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the shot that clears will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The shot that clears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Gardner.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
3rd down play from the gun. He's got the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run from the shotgun. Could be an out. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide receiver comes in motion. The run inside. It's Spencer. Open space at the 25. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under fire. On the move and looking deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a gap. It's Clay. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Picks up the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Cobb. Across the 25, he's got room. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Red Wolves go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Red Wolves trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Arkansas State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Spencer. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Tight end now in motion. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick catch on 3rd down. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Wolves will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Crawford. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8.
Black 18, flip.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he wants it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking down the middle. Snags it, and there's running room. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Spencer. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for space, it's Murray. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw, it's Crawford. Finds the tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Red Wolves, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. The run inside. It's Spencer. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. 27 seconds to go. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. They'll run this play from the pistol. Quarterback may change this route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. And what a big play here, and the return takes it back inside the 25. Great place to start for this offense. And some room to work. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have